Hello, and welcome back to Steins Gate. I haven't played this for a couple weeks, so sorry if you were a fan of the series. I was pretty busy. I went on vacation, and then Christmas and all this other stuff really stopped me from playing the game. Plus, I really just wanted to keep just one series going for a little bit, Katawa Shoujo, because that was kind of the main series. Sorry, it's also very dark in here. I can adjust the light. Barely. Ah, anyway. Yeah, I don't remember where we were, sadly. Hopefully everything kind of makes sense. Oh, that's right. She came into our lab and we were exploring our microwave thingy. That creepy grin. Are you thinking perverted thoughts again? That's right. Okay. You said your name's Christina, right? Who the hell's Christina? I've never said that. Christina sounds like the name of a Hollywood film star. Definitely has more flavor than her real name. If you wish to learn the secrets of this microwave, then you must meet my conditions. Which are... Condition 1. You must become a lab mem. Ramen? No, lab mem. Stupid. Short for laboratory member. You mean you want me to join your research team? I'm supposed to return to America in August. I'll have you sign a non-disclosure agreement so you won't betray our secrets. Break the agreement and I'll report your steamy, perverted acts to the science magazine. You're a monster, Okadine. I'll take 5 copies. I like that guy. From the moment you became a lab mem to the moment of your departure, your brain shall be used for the benefit of our lab. You're so full of it. Let's see the contract then. What contract? This is a lab, not a corporation. I don't mind lending you my knowledge, but if there is no more pervy nonsense involved, the answer is no. Oh, if there is more pervy. Okay, I was like, what? Okay. Don't worry, we don't bite. No more molestation. No, alright? You said that was condition 1, so there's gotta be a second one, right? It better not be. The second condition is that you'll overlook all past acts of molestation I may or may not have committed. Okadine, you're so petty. You're the pettiest person I've ever met, and that's why we love you. That's why we admire you. Shut up, Daru. You have no right to talk. By the way, Daru's perverted acts aren't included. You two can work it out yourselves. What the hell, man? Those are the conditions. If you can't accept them, then you must leave at once. So what'll it be? I don't think it's a bad deal at all. You mean for you? Kurisu puts her fingers to her brow and shakes her head in an exaggerated gesture. Jeez, I feel like I'm hyper-secreting noradrenaline. Guards, I can't read. Let me pick up my jaw off the floor. I don't care about your dislocated jaw. Do you accept the conditions or not? Answer me, Christina. Stop adding Tina. My name is Kurisu. It's got nothing to... Okay. Kurisu looks up at the ceiling to calm herself down. Does everyone in America make such exaggerated gestures? Sooner or later, she'll say, damn, or oh my god, or motherfucker. Okay, I accept. Good answer. From this moment forth, you are Lab Mem number 004. Welcome, Christina. Codename The Zombie. I won't answer to either. Use my real name, Hugh Ewing. We spend a minute staring each other down. Kurisu's the first to look away. She does so in a way that says, good grief. You're such a child. You say something, genius perv girl? Come on, no more saying perv. I won't treat you like a perv either, so let's drop it already. As long as you understand, now it's for the issue at hand. Daru, give Christina... No Tina either. Give Kurisu-kun an explanation on our experiment so far. But I refuse. Ooh. Okay. In the end, I was the one who has to explain. Along the way, I also relate the tale of my heroic deeds, which engages Kurisu, of course, but I finally tell her everything about the bananas and the Phonewave, named to be subject to change. Kurisu decides, is my thing not in full screen? It doesn't look like it's in full screen. I don't know how to check that. Anyway. Full screen. I've broken the game. There we go. Okay, that's so much better. Kurisu doesn't ask any questions, and she's quick to understand, as expected of a genius. Oh, it looks so much better. Okay. Fascinating. Let's hear your opinion. I think we can at least throw out completely worthless theories like electromagnetic weaponry and teleportation. The lady doth protest too much. Can we run the experiment one more time? I want to see it for myself. Without waiting for our approval, Kurisu plucks an untouched banana and sticks it in the microwave, then starts entering the commands on her phone. It's strange. She's still wearing her usual frown, but I can't shake this feeling that she's really enjoying herself. I can't put my finger on why. I call it a hunch. But I mean, she is a scientist. Why shouldn't she enjoy experimenting? Makes sense. Okube-san, Ashida-san, please watch these bananas. Who are you to give me orders? I am the mad scientist. Who you... Whatever. Just keep an eye on the bananas. Okay, so she's a little snippy. Dara and I do as we're told and stare at the bananas. Truth be told, we were planning to watch the bananas anyway after missing it the first time. We were determined to witness what transpired with our own eyes. 60 seconds have passed. Any change? Nope. Any second now, the jellified banana should reappear on the stem. If it only happens once, we can just call it an accident and be done with it. But if it happens twice, then that proves something's actually going on. And then Kurisu will have to admit that I, the great Hyu and Kyoma, have invented humanity's first teleporter. Keep staring at the bananas in anticipation. 100 seconds. A few moments after Kurisu's report. Are we blinking? Oh, there it is. Ah! A gel banana suddenly appears without a sound. Now there are two of them on the bunch. It happened faster than the blink of an eye. It appeared. I'm at a loss for words. I just witnessed the unthinkable. This phenomenon is clearly teleportation. The microwave timer chimes. Kurisu peeks into the microwave, stumped. How does it look? Huh? Oh, at 104 seconds, it disappeared abruptly. Yeah, she's quite flustered. I don't think many people could remain calm after witnessing such a phenomenon. So it is a teleporter, the first in human history. Kurisu quickly calms down. She furrows her brow and crosses her arms, tapping her right foot as she mutters to herself. Teleportation, is that even possible? It did move, no matter how unbelievable that may be. Could it be quantum teleportation? No, only that occurs on the quantum level. Don't avert your eyes from the truth. What you've seen with your own eyes is everything. She gives me a sharp look. Her eyes act like a sniper's, hard and keen. Did it really teleport? It's dangerous to reason from the conclusion. Well then, genius girl, what do you call this phenomenon? True, what is going on? I have no clue. Let's sort this out. Neither the banana bunch nor the frozen chicken teleported, correct? So maybe there's a size limit for objects that can teleport. But aren't those chicken pieces smaller than the bananas? We used the same chicken for each experiment. They came in 12 packs. Mayuri only buys her favorite juicy chicken number 1. That's quite a lot then. What about salt? You experimented with salt too, right? We used a handful of table salt on a plate for one experiment. Nothing happened. Maybe the plate was in its way. Of course we tried it without the plate, but that didn't change anything. Then maybe each individual grain of salt was too small or something. I need a clue. Looks like our genius girl's fighting a hard battle. She starts pacing the room, looking a little annoyed. Why don't they try it with like another fruit or something? Something that's like similar, just to see if it still works. But then where would it teleport to? If not, because a banana is in a bunch. It's like a group of thing, right? So it has somewhere to go back to. And So I don't know. I can't imagine anything that they could use as like maybe like grapes, because grapes come in like a bunch. Anything else? Have you noticed anything about the Phonewave? Not Phonewave. Phonewave name subject to change. Forget about that. So, have you noticed anything or not? Kurisu's looking at Daru, looking like she's asking him, not me. True, he should know more about the Phonewave name subject to change than I do. He's done all the maintenance on it after all. Oh, right. One time it shot off a huge electrical discharge. What? I don't know anything about that. That's because you weren't around when it happened. Discharge? How much? It was like a fluorescent light lit up the development room. It lasted about 2 seconds, I guess. What were the circumstances? Yeah, I was adjusting the cell phone attached to it. I unhooked it and put in my own in. A little bit later, sparky. When was that? Around noon yesterday when you went to see Dr. Nakabachi's presentation. Dr. Nakabachi. That's right, I went to see Dr. Nakabachi's conference yesterday. Come to think of it, he stole his time travel theory from John Titor. Maybe this current John Titor is actually Nakabachi. But wait, Dar, didn't you say Dr. Nakabachi's presentation was cancelled? Yeah, but you went with Mayurishi anyway, remember? No, I don't remember that. After all, Nakabachi's presentation wasn't cancelled, and the way I remember it, I still don't understand why my memories seem to disagree with everyone else's. That reminds me, I sent you an email back then. Did you get it? An email? That email you showed me at ATF yesterday? When I nod, Kurisu comes closer. It said someone stabbed me at the presentation, didn't it? Yeah, but for some reason Daru's phone received it a week ago. Huh? Wasn't that one of your stories? If it wasn't, then that made the timestamp weird. I always speak the truth. If you don't trust me, I'll show you my send history. I whip out my phone and call up the history. But it's gone. Not a trace of that mail remains. According to my memory, I think it was about 30 minutes after Dr. Nakabachi's conference. About 10 people, including me, saw Kurisu's body, panicked, and fled Radicon. That's when I sent that mail. But no matter how many times I check, there's no record of it. It should be there, but it isn't. Just like the banana inside the Phonewave name subject to change. Where did it go? I could have sworn that I sent it just before 1 p.m. Oh yeah, that's when the discharge phenomenon happened. The show I was watching was about to end. Suddenly, a flash of inspiration strikes. Inspiration! Edison would be proud. This isn't something you can accomplish with effort. Basically, I'm a genius. I turned to Daru and Kurisu with a huge grin on my face. I get it. So that's what happened. What? Oh, this is one of Okarin's usual habits, so don't mind it. Seriously. Silence, I've reached the answer. Now the world will tremble. I slapped the top of the Phonewave, name subject to change. The disappearance of my mail, the strange timestamp, and the sudden electrical discharge must be related somehow. Yeah. I think everybody in the room knew that, buddy. And? Huh? I understand that they're related somehow, but how? It's your job to figure that out, Christina. Sorry, my fan's going. I don't know if you can hear it. I know in the other episodes you were able to hear it. So I'm sorry about that. Let's try to avoid that this time around. It's your job to try to figure that out, Christina. Hashida-san. Talking to this guy is so tiring. Everyone's like that at first. The trick is to not take him seriously. And you call yourself my right-hand man? Whatever, I'll prove that I'm right. If we could reproduce the electrical discharge phenomenon, it should bring us closer to understanding the timestamp mystery. Daru, describe this name. God. Describe the Phonewave name subject to change status when the discharge phenomenon occurred. It was kind of a mess. I'd connected my... He's so big, he doesn't even fit in the frame. Oh, man. Back up. It was kind of a mess. I connected my phone to the Phonewave. I was testing to see if I could control it with the X68000. I disconnect the phone plugged into the Phonewave, name subject to change, and replace it with mine. Then I hear the door open in the lounge. I'm home. So hungry. Mayuri comes in carrying a convenience store bag. Looks like she's done with work. Time to eat some chicken. Juicy chicken number 1. Ocarine, did you buy the bananas? Ocarine? When she enters the development room, her eyes go wide. Huh? We have a guest? Once she notices Kurisu, Mayuri bows her head with the usual smile. I'm Mayushi. Nice to meet you. I'm Makise. Apparently I'm a lab mem now. Really? That's great. Another girl lab mem. Daru, what were you doing with the X68000? Like I said, I was adjusting the incoming mail settings. I was monitoring the moment it received mail for remote control. That's when I put on the freezing mode for 120 seconds too. Made it so that it could start freezing mode by computer. I tested that out yesterday too. Mayuri, insert the juicy chicken number 1 into the Phonewave name subject change. Just about to eat that. That's so fucked up. You all want some? I can give you 1 each. With her usual ditziness, Mayuri puts the chicken inside the microwave. Daru explains what everything on the computer monitor means. Doesn't look that different from using a DOS. I enter 120 pound on the keyboard and strike the enter key. Phonewave name subject to change starts up. Juicy chicken number 1 starts spinning backwards on the turntable. Kurisu stares hard at the Phonewave name subject to change as if not to let any anomaly, no matter how slight, escape her notice. So, we've reproduced the conditions that existed when the discharge phenomenon occurred, right? How was it again? You there, assistant. Sorry, you there, assistant. Huh? Me? Who else? When did I become your assistant? Just send something to my phone. If we reproduce the conditions correctly, then if she sends something to my phone while it's connected to the Phonewave name subject to change, it should arrive with a timestamp from the past, not the present. But my assistant, Kurisu, just scowls. I don't even know your email address. What a useless assistant. Call me your assistant. Daru, send an email from your phone. Sure, but what? Anything. Send Christina's a perv. I thought we agreed to stop saying that. Well, let's compromise and go with Okadine's a perv. You traitor. Good job, Hashida-san. Kurisu grins and gives Daru a thumbs up. I really don't like this. Yeah, it's that thing where whenever you get a friend to like mingle with your other friend, so they both just like rag on you. Oh no, Mayushi's bananas. Sounds like Mayuri has found the results of our latest experiment. They became gel bananas. We experimented on them. But they were Mayushi's. She's crying. Want me to send the mail now? You'll be reimbursed later. But by Huyin-san, that is. Why me? Jeez, why do you always have to experiment on Mayushi's food? Don't tell me you're experimenting on the chicken, too. Oh, we are. Okay, sending it now. Sending. Click. Mayuri slips past me and steps up to activate the Phonewave name subject to change. Before anyone can react, she grabs the handle. Oop. Wait, don't open that. Huh? It's too late. Blue-white light fills the room, crackling angrily at the heart of the storm. An electrical discharge. Oh, a violent sparking sound. I grab Mayuri and pull her away. I thought she disappeared. Pull her away from the name subject to change. Phone. Are we gonna die? Is this like the time travel right here? Because we opened the microwave? thin cloud of smoke fills the room. It smells like something's burning. My eyes are all numb from all the flashing light. I try blinking several times to regain my sight. I can hear Kurisu and Daru coughing. Everyone okay? Somehow. That was definitely more than 2 seconds. Mary squeezes my upper arm with her slender fingers. Okay, what just happened? My vision gradually returns. Mayuri looks perplexed. You okay? No burns or anything? It doesn't hurt anywhere, so I think I'm okay. Looks like covering Mayuri was the right choice. I may be an insane mad scientist, but I still risk life and limb for the safety of my comrades. Gently let Mayuri out of my embrace. Phew, well, that was something. Wiped the sweat off my brow. Hey, look at this. Kurisu's voice is strained. With my vision finally restored, I take another look around the room and see what strikes me speechless. Whoa, large table in the center of the room is made of thick, solid wood. It held about 5 or 6 people without breaking. That's why we placed the Phonewave name subject to change and the X68000 on it. The table has been split in two as if by a woodcutter's axe. Computer. Did I skip something? The computer and other parts connected to the microwave are scattered across the floor. The table has been split in two by a woodcutter's axe now. Okay. And the microwave itself has broken through the table. It's literally stuck in the floor. What the hell? How did that... Yeah, it's a microwave, but it's not heavy enough to make a hole in the floor. This can't be caused by electrical discharge. Some other phenomenon? Shake off my surprise. There's no time to be standing with jaw agape. Hyoyin Kyoma, seize the moment. Just as my calculations predicted. First, some maniacal laughter. Next, I try to take out my phone and do the usual, but unfortunately, it's still plugged into the Phonewave name subject to change. Elsai Kongru. I whisper the words. Words that have no meaning. Words I use simply because they sound cool. These words have meaning because they have no meaning. After years of repeated use, just speaking them is enough to calm my heart. So, about Mayushi's chicken. Huh? Mary stands up and looks inside the Phonewave name subject to change. It's embedded in the floor, but she somehow manages to pry the door open. Mayushi's chicken is all burnt back. I pat Mayuri's shoulders to cheer her up. Juicy chicken number 1 made a noble sacrifice for the progress of science. Let us pray for his happiness in the next life. The chicken doesn't matter right now. We need to determine what happened with the phone. It doesn't matter? It's so mean. Christina-chan? Hey, Hyoyin Kyoma, do something about this. Mayushi-chan learned my name wrong. More importantly, we need ventilation. Silence, all of you. I affix everyone with overpowering stare. It shall be remembered as the moment that we, as the greatest experiment of the century, succeeded, brought humanity a step forward in a new direction. These guys have no right to ruin that with their foolish talk. My heart pounding, I detach my phone from the Phonewave name subject to change. Luckily, it's completely unharmed. I open it, it still works. Bring up the first of received emails. New email should come at the top. However, my heart beats even faster. The topmost email isn't the one Daru sent before the discharge occurred. The impossible phenomenon is exactly what I was hoping for. I look back through my email history, and there, I find it. This is really weird how slow it's going. Green's a P. Success. I don't know why, but it was a success. That was such a weird thing to say. The timestamp proves it. I received this email on July 24th, 5 days ago. It's the same exact thing that happened to my phone stabbed Kurisu's email. Someone stabbed Kurisu's email. Mail sent on the 29th arrived on the 24th. And just now, the truth was revealed to me in a flash of inspiration. all connects. There's a meaning behind this series of events and only one true answer. I've discovered the Phonewave name subject to change's true hidden function. This isn't intuition. That's right. This is conviction. Just spit it out. What do you think it is? I feel my lips twist into a grin. I meet Kurisu's glare head on. First, let me say one thing. The greatest inventions are created by accident. This we call serendipity. Get on with it. How dare she ruin my speech? Oh well, let's get to the point. The mail. The mail was sent to the past. The chicken returned to its frozen state. The plucked banana returned to the bunch. No way. Kurisu seems to get it now, as expected of my genius assistant. Yes, way. This is the choice of Steins Gate. The Phonewave name subject to change is a time machine.